Select Covered Bridges of Vermont on Black and White Film by Tom Hildreth. Addison County. The Old Hollow or Spade Farm Bridge in Ferrisburgh is an 85-foot town lattice type built by Justin Miller in the 1850s. Photo taken on the 28th of June, 1996. The Halpin or High Bridge is a 66-foot span over the muddy branch of the New Haven River in Middlebury. Built in 1824 to provide access to the Halpin Marble Quarry at Marble Ledge. Perched 41 feet above the stream below, this is Vermont's highest covered bridge. Photo taken on the 28th of June, 1996. The Pulp Mill Bridge is one of only 7 surviving 2-lane covered bridges in the country. A burr truss design with reinforced arch, its 3 spans over Otter Creek in Middlebury total 199 feet. Built in conjunction with the Waltham Turnpike in the early 1800s, this may be Vermont's oldest surviving covered bridge. Photo taken on the 30th of June, 1995. Bennington County. The bridge at the Green over the Battenkill River in Arlington is surely one of Vermont's most popular photographic motifs. It is a town truss design 80 feet long. Blown into the river not long after it was built in 1852, guy wires have since provided additional resistance to the valley's winds. Photo taken on the 5th of July, 1996. The Henry Bridge over the Walloomsac River in Bennington is a town truss design built around 1840. The 1989 repair of this bridge was unpopular because the original beams and other historically correct wooden elements were not used in the reconstruction. This photo was taken on the 10th of June, 1995. The Silk or Locust Grove Bridge in Bennington was built over the Walloomsac River around 1840. It is an 88-foot town lattice bridge, likely built by Benjamin Sears. Photo taken on the 10th of June, 1995. The Chiselville or High Bridge is a 117-foot town lattice design built over Roaring Branch Brook in Sunderland in 1870 by Daniel Oatman. Photo taken on the 30th of June, 1990. Caledonia County. The Schoolhouse or Chase Bridge is a 42-foot queen post type built over a branch of the Passumpsic River in 1879, primarily to provide access to a brick schoolhouse in Linden. The Chamberlain Mill or Whitcomb Bridge in Linden was built initially as an exposed queen post type bridge. It was enclosed by W. W. Heath in 1881. This photo was taken on the 18th of December, 1995. The Sanborn Center Bridge is a 177-foot paddleboard truss structure over the Passumpsic River in Linden. Now privately owned, it was moved to its present location on the property of the Lindbergh Motel in 1960. This photo was taken on the 18th of December, 1995. Franklin County. The Swanton Railroad Bridge was a huge structure, 381 feet long, built by the St. Johnsbury and Lamoille County Railroad over the Missisquoi River in Swanton. In 1987, this magnificent bridge was lost to arson. This photo was taken on the 22nd of October, 1977. The Hopkins Bridge in Enosburg is a 90-foot town lattice type built in 1875 by Sheldon and Savannah Jewett. It spans the Trout River. This photo was taken on 11 March 1996. The Little or Gates Farm Bridge is a 60-foot town lattice structure with Burr arch built in Cambridge in 1897 by George W. Holmes. Knocked off its abutments by the 1927 flood, it was retrieved and placed back in service. It was moved to its present location in 1950 due to engineered changes to the river's course. The Comstock Bridge was built in 1883 by brothers Sheldon and Savannah Jewett. A town lattice type, it is 69 feet in length and it spans the Trout River in Montgomery. Photo taken on the 14th of May, 1994. The Fuller or Black Falls Bridge was built by the Jewett brothers in 1890. It has provided passage over Black Falls Brook in Montgomery with its length of 50 feet for a century and a quarter. Photo was taken 11 March 1996. The Jaboo or Hectorville Bridge was built in Montgomery by the Jewett brothers in 1883 and moved to Hectorville in 1899. A 54-foot town lattice structure, it presently spans the south branch of the Trout River. Photo was taken on 11 March 1996. The Hutchins Bridge is another Jewett brothers town lattice bridge. It was built over the south branch of the Trout River in Montgomery in 1883. This photo was taken on the 11th of March 1996. The Longley or Harnois Bridge is located over the Trout River in Montgomery Village. Built in 1863 by the Jewett brothers, it is a town lattice type. Photo taken 14 May 1994. Lamoille County. Built over the Brewster River in Cambridge in 1882, the Scott or Gristmill Bridge design is an 85-foot multiple king post with Burr arch. This photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996. Here's another shot of the Scott or Gristmill Bridge. The Poland or Station Bridge at Cambridge Junction at 153 feet is the longest single-span bridge in Vermont. A multiple king post with Burr arch design, it was built in 1887 by George W. Holmes. The abutments were built by Luther A. Wheelock. Photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996. The Twiggs-Smith Bridge is shown in the Lamoille County section because it is actually one half of the former Garfield Bridge from Hyde Park. A developer placed half of the original bridge at this location in Brownsville in Windsor County. This photo was taken on the 3rd of October 1994. The Mill Bridge was built in Belvedere over the north branch of the Lamoille River in 1895 by Lewis Robinson. It is a queen post truss design 70 feet long. This photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996. The Morgan or Upper Bridge was built over the north branch of the Lamoille River in Belvedere in 1887. It is a modified queen post type, 62 feet long. This photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996 while the bridge was under reconstruction. The Mill Bridge was built in Belvedere over the north branch of the Lamoille River in 1895 by Lewis Robinson. It is a queen post truss design 70 feet long. A snowplow broke through the floor of this bridge in 1971, and this resulted in the addition of steel beams under the floor. This photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996. The Powerhouse or School Street Bridge was built over the Gihon River in Johnson in 1872. It is a 63-foot-long queen post design. This photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996. The Scribner or DeGouche Bridge is a 48-foot queen post type originally built over the Gihon River in East Johnson as a pony bridge with a boxed truss. The roof and walls were added later. Photo taken on the 5th of January 1996. The Red or Sterling Bridge is a 64-foot structure built over Sterling Brook in 1896. 1 year later, iron rods were added due to wind damage. It has both queen post and king post truss work, the only bridge of its kind in Vermont. This photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996. The Goldbrook or Emily's Bridge was built over Goldbrook in Stowe in 1844 by John W. Smith. A Howe truss, it is 49 feet in length. The name Emily is associated with local folklore. This photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996. The Village or Church Street Bridge is a 61-foot queen post type built over the north branch of the Lamoille River in Waterville around 1877. Steel beams were added in 1968 after a truck's rear wheels fell through the floor. This photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996. The Montgomery or Lower Bridge was built over the north branch of the Lamoille River in Waterville in 1877. It is a 70-foot queen post type that has survived several close calls. In 1971, a 5-foot snowdrift on one side of the roof began to shift the bridge sideways. Also that year, an incident involving a heavy asphalt truck resulted in the addition of steel beams. This photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996. The Janes or Cotting Hollow Bridge is a 62-foot queen post built over the north branch of the Lamoille River in Waterville around 1877. An incident with a heavy truck led to the addition of steel support beams. This photo was taken on the 5th of January 1996. The Fisher or Chubb Bridge over the Lamoille River in Walcott was built by the St. Johnsbury and Lamoille County Railroad in 1908. It is a 103-foot Town Pratt type lattice doubled for weight-bearing purposes. A graphic of this bridge adorned the equipment of the railroad, which has since ceased operation. This photo was taken on the 22nd of July, 1990. Orange County. The Moxley or Guy Bridge was built over the first branch of the White River in 1883 in the town of Chelsea by Arthur C. Adams. It is a 56-foot-long queen post type. This photo was taken on the 19th of September 1994. The Kingsbury or Hyde Bridge in the town of Randolph is a multiple king post structure 46 feet long that crosses the second branch of the White River. It was built in 1904. This photo was taken on the 19th of September 1994. The Gifford, or C.K. Smith Bridge, spans the second branch of the White River in Randolph with a span of 46 feet. It has two levels of king posts, indicating it may not always have been a covered bridge. This photo was taken on the 19th of September 1994. Here's another view of the Gifford or C.K. Smith Bridge in Randolph. The Johnson or Upper Blaisdell Bridge was built over the second branch of the White River in East Randolph in 1904. As with the Gifford Bridge, this bridge has multiple king post over multiple king post construction. Steel beams were added in 1977. This photo was taken on the 19th of September 1994. The Union Village Bridge is a multiple king post with arch design of 111 feet length that spans the Onpompanosuc River in Thetford. Built in 1867, it is now dwarfed by the massive Union Village Flood Control Dam nearby. This photo was taken on the 15th of March, 1996. The Sayers Bridge in Thetford spans the Onpompanosuc River with a length of 127 feet. It is an unusual bridge, having what appears to be a rare hopped truss with variation. 4 steel beams and a mid-span pier were added in 1963. This photo was taken on the 15th of March, 1996. The Howe Bridge in South Tunbridge spans the first branch of the White River with a 75-foot multiple king post structure. Built in 1879, the Howe family still resides on a handsome farmstead nearby. This photo was taken on the 19th of September, 1994. The Scilly, or Lower Bridge, is a multiple king post type located in Tunbridge over the first branch of the White River. This 66-foot bridge was built in 1883 by Arthur C. Adams. This photo was taken on the 19th of September 1994. The Mill or Hayward Bridge in Tunbridge is a 76-foot multiple king post bridge built over the first branch of the White River in 1883 by Arthur C. Adams. It was raised on its abutments in the 1970s due to frequent flooding. The 19th century mill area nearby is on the National Register of Historic Places. The Larkin Bridge in Tunbridge is a 1902 multiple king post product of Arthur C. Adams. This 68-foot bridge was built over the first branch of the White River. This photo was taken on the 19th of September 1994. The Flint Bridge in Tunbridge was built over the first branch of the White River as a queen post structure in 1845. The oldest of the 6 bridges on Route 110 in the area, it was strengthened in 1969. This photo is from the 19th of September 1994. Orleans County. The Coventry or Lower Bridge was an 87-foot paddleford truss structure built over the Black River in Coventry in 1881. On Halloween 1997, this bridge was lost to arson. The photo was taken on the 8th of December 1995. Rutland County. The Kingsley or Mill River Bridge in Clarendon is a 121-foot town lattice bridge built by Timothy Horton over the Mill River in 1870. This photo was taken on the 15th of June 1996. The Hammond Bridge is a 143-foot town lattice type built over Otter Creek in Pittsford in 1843. Knocked off its abutments by the flood of 1927, it was retrieved by James Tenian and floated on metal drums back upstream a distance of a mile. The Brown Bridge is a 110-foot town lattice type built over the Cold River in Shrewsbury in 1880. It was the last bridge built by noted builder Nicholas Powers. This photo was taken on the 10th of August, 1996. The Moseley or Stonebrook Bridge in Northfield is a king post bridge built in 1899 by John Moseley. Steel beams were added in 1971. The photo was taken on the 30th of June, 1995. The Slaughterhouse Bridge in Northfield is a queen post type built over the Dog River in 1872. It is 60 feet in length and was named after a nearby slaughterhouse. This photo was taken on the 30th of June, 1995. The third bridge, or Upper Coxbrook Bridge in Northfield, was built around 1872. A 52-foot queen post type, 4 steel beams were added in 1966. The photo was taken on the 30th of June, 1995. Windham County. The West Dummerston Bridge is a 280-foot town lattice type comprised of 2 spans over the West River. Built by Caleb B. Lamson in 1872, a major restoration was completed in 1998. The Kidder Hill Bridge is a 67-foot king post bridge built across the south branch of the Saxons River in Grafton in 1870. An extensive restoration was completed in 1995. The photo was taken on the 9th of October of that year. The Williamsville Bridge in Newfane is a 118-foot town lattice bridge built over the Rock River in that town by Eugene P. Wheeler. Heavy traffic loads have placed the future of this bridge in question. This photo was taken on the 25th of March, 1995. The Worrell Bridge in Rockingham was built over the Williams River in that town around 1870. The builder of this town lattice bridge was Sanford Granger. This photo was taken on the 17th of December, 1995. The Bartonsville Bridge was built over the Williams River in Rockingham in 1870. This 159-foot town lattice bridge is another product of the talents of Sanford Granger. It was lost in Tropical Storm Irene. This photo was taken on the 24th of February, 1993. The Victorian Village Bridge in Rockingham is constructed of parts of the old Depot Bridge, previously located in Townsend. This photo was taken on the 24th of February, 1993. Windsor County. The Martins Mill Bridge is a town lattice type built over Lulls Brook in Hartland in 1881. Built by James F. Tasker, it is 135 feet long and stands just to the west of the I-91 right-of-way, though at a lower elevation. Old factory foundations are nearby, attesting to the site's industrial importance in the 1800s. This photo was taken in December of 1993. The Baltimore Bridge was moved from North Springfield to its prominent location aside Route 11 in Springfield in 1970. Originally built in 1870, this town lattice bridge is part of an historic site that includes the Eureka Schoolhouse, the state's oldest. This photo was taken in January 1998. The Titcomb or Stoughton Bridge was moved to its present location in Wethersfield to save it from inundation by a flood control project. It is a multiple king post type bridge built around 1880 by James F. Tasker. It hosts a snowmobile trail in the winter. The Salmon Bridge is a 53-foot multiple king post type built by James F. Tasker around 1875. This bridge was rescued from inundation by the North Springfield Flood Control Project, only to be inappropriately pressed into service as an equipment shed in Amsden for years. Eventually, a determined restoration committee led to its rebuilding and relocation to an appropriate site off Route 131 in Wethersfield. This photo was taken on the 17th of January 1998. The Upper Falls or Downers Bridge was built over the Black River in Wethersfield in 1840. This is another town lattice product by James F. Tasker. Lighting for this photo was provided by Mr. Leo Landry, and the 20th anniversary Mustang is courtesy of Stephen Landry. The photo was taken on the 4th of June, 1994. This is an interior view of the Upper Falls or Downers Bridge. Old industrial foundations can be found just upstream. This photo was taken on the 3rd of October, 1994. The Best or Swallows Bridge spans Mill Brook in Brownsville. It is a 37-foot tide arch structure built by A.W. Swallows. The photo was taken in January of 1998. The Bowers or Brownsville Bridge is a tide arch type, 45 feet long, that was built over Mill Brook in West Windsor around 1919. The photo was taken on 17 January 1998. The Lincoln Bridge in Woodstock is a 136 Pratt tide arch bridge built in 1877 over the Yataquechi River by R.W. Penny and B.H. Penny. The photo was taken on the 17th of January 1998. The South Pomfret Bridge is one half of the Garfield Bridge, once located in Hyde Park. It was moved to its present location over Barnard Brook in South Pomfret in 1973. The photo was taken on the 17th of January 1998. Other Vermont bridges. The McMillan Bridge is a simulated covered bridge with steel beams. It was built over a small stream in Grafton near the Grafton Cheese Company. The photo was taken on the 25th of March, 1995. The Stowe Recreation Path Shelter is not technically a covered bridge at all, but it is interesting enough to include here. The photo was taken on the 5th of January, 1995. The end.